You promised so many, I never thought I'd have to live them without you. You said next year we'd go somewhere, and me, you said one day we'd have a home somewhere quiet by the sea. You talked about growing older like it was already true, and I believed every tomorrow, because everyone had you. I never saved a life without you. I never planned to be alone. You gave me so many tomorrows and disappeared before they came. What do I do with all the tomorrows you promised me? What do I do with all the years you said we'd see? I built my future around your heartbeat. I place your name in every dream. Now all the tomorrows you promised keep arriving without you with me. I still remember that rainy night. You held me close. You said, no matter what happens, you'll never be alone. I'd read those words like shelter whenever life got hard. I never knew the same promise would someday break my heart. You said we had a lifetime. You said there'd always be more. Now every sunrise feels like proof of everything you left before. What do I do with all the tomorrows you promised me? Promise you'd be there that day. The world God you promised I would never did. Oh, that you promised me. Now every morning feels like something you forgot. Another day we should have shared. Another promise that you're not keeping back. What do I do with all the tomorrows you promised? I don't want another future if you're not there to see. I don't want all these years just makes you cry. Take back all these tomorrows, please. I don't want them to lose. You promised forever. You promised me life. So why am I living all the tomorrows you promised? Well, I want another sunrise, another day, another tomorrow. You said would be ours, but you're gone, and tomorrow still comes anyway. Your side is still empty, but somehow I still leave room for you. Like forever might come back someday. I never moved your pillow, I never changed your side. Your picture still faces my bed like you're only gone for one night. I kept your cup in the kitchen, your coat beside the door. I know you're not coming back, but I still wait like before you let go of forever. But I could not. We closed our story, I stayed inside the last page. I kept your side for the year, even after you let go. I kept your place beside me, even knowing you won't come home. You took your half of my future and left mine standing still. I kept your side for the year, because my heart still will. I still sleep near the edge like someday you'll return. I still leave the hallway light on like there's something left to learn. I still hear your laughter inside rooms that became cold, and sometimes for 1 second I forget I'm growing old, although you were my last name. Now every future without you feels like a stranger's day. I kept your side for a year, I never gave it away. I kept every promise you forgot, every word you couldn't stay. You found a world without me, I stayed where we once were. I kept your side for a year, even when forever stopped hurting you. If you remember no longer belong in your life. I kept your side for the years, for every lonely night. I kept your name inside me, even after the things you changed my life. I put down the future you abandoned. I kept the love you left behind me. That's why I'm still broken, because I kept what you have in mind. I kept everything to you. Hey, you're forever believe. Even when you forgot mine, you walked away from forever, but I never could. I kept your side for the year, your side is still empty, and maybe it always will be, because some part of forever still waits for you beside me. The world keeps moving, but I still wake up in the same yesterday where you still love me. I wake up and for 1 second I forget that you're gone. I still turn toward your pillow like your body might be there. I still hear your laughter inside rooms that became cold, and I still say your name when there's nobody to answer. I still belong to yesterday, to the night you held me close, to the words you whispered before you let me go. The world can keep moving, but my heart refuses to change, because the only place you still love me is yesterday. Then wake up one morning and maybe someday I'll choose tomorrow, but tonight, please let me stay where you still love me yesterday. Flowers down, pictures fade and crimson disappear, but somehow the pain stayed. Your perfume left the room, your footsteps left the hall, your name stopped lighting my phone, and one by one we lost it all. The nights, the plans, the little things we made, everything we called forever slowly faded away. The love didn't last, the promises didn't stay, but every scar you left still knows my name. Nothing lasted except the pain, not your kiss, not your promise, not your name. Everything we built was washed away, but somehow the hurt still remains. You left, you healed, you changed, and I'm standing in the same rain. Nothing lasted except the pain. I tried throwing away your letters, I deleted every photograph, I changed the sheets, I moved the furniture like I could erase the past, but memory doesn't leave that easy. And heartbreak doesn't forget I lost everything that was you, except the part the most I thought a time would take it, like it took you away. But time only taught me how long pain can stay. Nothing lasted except the pain. Not the nights you held me in the rain, not the words you whispered in my ear. Only legs that keeps you near. You moved on to something new. I stayed with what you put me through. Nothing lasted except the pain. And you took everything with you, but left the one thing I begged to lose. I don't want your memory, I don't want your shadow. I don't want to wake up hurting one over someone who hurt me anymore. Why did rumors missed when you loved it, when you promised it, and blame on you you didn't? Why am I missed to bleed while I'm single on I? And I don't miss who I was missing. Feel the loving you, the loving vibe that can stay. Let me hear the crying until your hands and arms were sins all disappeared without a trace. But every night when I close my eyes, I still feel the place you broke inside. And God, I wish ever once the pain would leave with you, wake it with you, lose a game. Yeah, you thought you're decline, I need dance. All your pursuits and the blue that for hours are gone. The pictures are fading one day. I will too, but tonight the only thing that still feels forever is the pain. You never said goodbye. You just became quieter, then colder, then gone. And somehow that hurt more. You stopped calling my name the way you used to. You stopped looking at me like I was home to you. I felt the distance before I knew the reason you were leaving. Little by little, while I was still believing, I kept waiting for the words, for something I could understand. But you gave me only silence and slowly let go of my hand. You never said goodbye, you just started on choosing me. You left without even thinking and took the answers that I need. I would have cried, I would have begged, I would have let you walk away, but you left me with a silence where goodbye should have stayed. I still read our messages, searching for the moment when your love changed. Maybe I missed a sentence, maybe your heart was already far away. I keep replaying everything, trying to understand how someone can hold you so close and still leave without saying a word. Was I not worth one goodbye, not worth one honest tear? You gave me 1,000 memories, but never told me why you disappeared. You never said goodbye, you just let us fade. You turned forever into silence and left me to carry the pain I took over the truth fell out of me that broke my heart. But you left without an ending, and I still don't know where we fell apart. That I need, I would have cried, I would have begged, I took attention with a stain. Yeah, said it loud. Silently made me hurt me with my touch. My heart it would dance my way after broken. So hard, well, no, maybe silence was your answer, but it still doesn't feel like an ending. I thought forever would be us. Now someone else gets to live the life I dreamed with you. I heard you're happy now, someone new holds your hand, someone wakes beside you in the place I thought I'd stand. Does he know how you take your coffee? Does he know you hate the rain? Does he know every little thing I learned by loving your name? I gave you my future, I gave you all my years. Now someone else gets the life I built inside. My dreams, someone else gets my forever. Someone else gets all my days. Someone else gets to hold you in all the ways I prayed he gets. The mornings he gets, the nights he gets, the version of you I begged to keep, and I get the memories of a love I couldn't save. Someone else gets my forever, while I get yesterday. Maybe he will take you to the ocean like we always said we would. Maybe he'll buy that little house in the town we once looked through. Maybe one day you'll wear a white dress and he'll be waiting there, and I'll be somewhere trying not to imagine you in his arms. Someone else gets my forever. The future is ours for you. He gets every tomorrow I thought that we'd live through. He gets your laughter, he gets your tears, he gets to love you through all the coming years, and I get to watch from somewhere is everything I wanted become taste. Maybe you found your forever. Maybe I was only the road that carried you to him, but God, I wish it had been me. You left a long time ago, but somehow I'm still paying for every but I love you. And you gave me, I gave you my trust without asking for anything. I gave you the parts of me I was afraid to give you. Held them like they mattered, like you'd never let them fall. Now every scar you left behind still charges me for loving it all. You moved on without the weight, but I still carry everything you forgot. The cost, I'm still paying for it. I'm still paying for your love with every night. I can't sleep with every man when it comes to I run back. Couldn't take she's a thing me you left without a gun, but I still owe the pain. I'm still paying for your love again and again. I paid with mornings when I couldn't leave the bed. I paid with every little lie I told myself instead. I was healing, I said I was doing fine, but every time I hear your name I lose another peace of mind. You got your freedom, I got the nights. You got a new life, I got what you left behind. I'm still paying for your love with every tear I hide, with every person I push away because I'm scared to leave like you did. You took the best of me and never looked behind. I'm still paying for your love with years that should have been mine. still paying for your loop, and I'm tired of the price I give you one heart. You left me a lifetime of nights. I pay for my time with my peace. I pay with the million higher to be proud. Maybe one day the debt will end. Maybe one day I'll hear your name and feel nothing, but tonight I'm still paying for a love you already forgot. We had a future, didn't we? A little house, a quiet life, your hand still inside mine, but somehow we never got there. We talked about a place by the ocean, a little room with morning light. You said we'd grow old together, and I saw my whole life in your eyes. I kept those dreams like promises. I thought we had so much time, but somewhere between then and forever, you stopped seeing me in yours. I was still planning tomorrow, you were already letting go. I was waiting for our future, you were choosing a road without me. We never reached the future we dreamed, we never became who we promised we'd be. I saved a place for you in every tomorrow, but every tomorrow came back empty. You said we had forever, I believed every word. Now I'm grieving a whole life that never occurred. I still imagine that kitchen, your coffee beside mine, your shoes by the doorway, your laughter filling the night. I can almost see us older, your silver hair in the sun. But then I open my eyes and remember none of it ever came. How do I say goodbye to memories that never happened? How do I forget a life I loved before lived? We never reached the future we dreamed, we lost it before it had a name. I had 1,000 tomorrows waiting. Now everyone feels exactly the same. You were supposed to be there at the end of my days. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a future we never made. I would have built that home for you. I would have worked my whole life. I would have through every winter. I wanted until my last night, but you left before we got there, before the years could make us solve us. That I'll never get to hold. We were supposed to get there together, or you said we had to forever. So why am I here alone? I don't only miss you, I miss the man I would have been. Beside you, I miss the children we never named, the photographs we never took, the anniversaries we never lived. I miss everything we never had, we never reached. The miles I didn't only lose your love, I lost my whole lifetime. You were trapped in last nights I never had to do. I lost every beautiful tomorrow that I thought would belong to us. I don't want another future if you're not waiting there for me. We had so much left to lead, so why did you leave before we reached it? Maybe somewhere in another life we made it. Maybe somewhere you stayed and we grew old like we promised. But not here, not us. We never reached the future we loved. We never counted the days. We thought there would always be more. We loved like time would wait for us. We wasted whole mornings lying there side by side, talking about nothing, like forever was ours. I never held you long enough because I thought there'd be another night. I never memorized your goodbye because I thought you'd always come back. We thought there'd always be tomorrow, another kiss, another chance. I never knew the clock was moving while we were making plans. We loved like time, like would wide, like could never come too late. We said forever so easily, like forever was something we could save. I thought we had a lifetime to become. Never promised anything. We loved like time would wide. I remember one December you fell asleep someday be all I had. I would've stayed awake all night just to keep one more memory. I would've held you closer, you'll never see me. I would've loved every second if I knew time would take you from me. We loved like time would wipe like if I could go back to ordinary night, I wouldn't. I walk to worlds like just to hold you tighter. I'd turn off the lights, I'd listen to you breathing. The fuck just leave, cause now I'm the love. I would beg to say if I thought we had more tea, you mean my thought of me. Another morning, next time in time, we'll look back sometimes. We all thought we would. Clock we loved and laughed up his crumbs, he talked to them. Wasn't every sunrise I'm surprised and tell me that I don't know, I saw the face in my face. We always designed to lie, never promised anything. We love and time, running, letting night, meditate. I don't slow down and try to know a thing. Every night before I told me very low. Every sigh, but you're not there. I breathe in the dust of us, still waiting in the cold air. How do I unlove you now? Left with these pieces on the floor, breathing heavily. I'm sorry I failed us somehow. I can't do this anymore. The silence screams your name at night. Sharp intake of breath. Every shadow looks like you. I'm still losing this fight.